How come we spent £10 million in Gloucestershire and Somerset, nearly £5,000 a badger, when in Wales the government just went on silently with no public opposition and vaccinated over 1,300 badgers for less than £1 million? At the same time, in Wales, they've reduced TB in cattle by 33%. 33%. By stamping down on biosecurity, stamping down on cattle control movements, by improving TB testing systems while they go about vaccinating badgers. And we were told by Owen Paterson, we were told by the National Farmers Union that the Welsh had got it wrong. The Welsh were mad. They were wasting money. The disease would get out of control. How could they do such a thing? Well, they make us all look very stupid now. The Welsh government are right. They've done the right thing. They've spent public money wisely. They have public support for what they're doing. They've shown the best of compassionate and caring society and done what needed to be done. Here we have caused a tragedy. We have caused huge public outcry. We have wasted a huge amount of money. We have bent the science to suit ourselves. Only 1.5% of the 11,000 badgers killed in the randomised Badger Cull that cost £50 million had late-stage TB, where there were visible lesions on those animals, where they were physically ill, and where they were a risk to other badgers and cattle of spreading the disease. Now, we know that nearly every one of the badgers killed in Gloucestershire and Somerset had no disease. We know that none of them were tested because the government knew that they would come back with no disease. But now we've learned through FOI requests that some of the landowners actually got DEFRA to test some badgers for them. But surprise, surprise, DEFRA doesn't want to give the results out. I wonder why. Is it because I'm Sherlock Holmes and I can work out probably every single one of those badgers doesn't have TB? If they did, they'd be jumping up and down and sending the results around to all of us to prove they were right. And this is what we have to get our heads around here. This was a political decision. Politics is politics. I've worked across politicians of all parties all my life, and I know you have to take decisions. But I don't like to see politics being played with the future of our wildlife. I don't like to see thousands of protected species that are already being abused, are already being killed illegally in large numbers, just slaughtered because it might be quite useful politically prior to an election. That is not acceptable. That should never have happened, and it should never happen again. It doesn't matter if it's Labour Party, the Liberal Party, or the Tory Party. Do not play politics with the future of our wildlife.